Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. So here's what we're doing today. Like I said, we're going to start our content today. We're going to start very easy, though, with scientific method. It's going to be just review for you guys. But animal behavior is based on a lot of scientific observations, and that deals heavily with the scientific method. So remember, first of all, you have to do your daily attendance. We don't want to forget that. And when we have class, you're going to join for Google Meet. I've added this in here. This is a template so that whenever you watch instructional videos, you should take notes on the information. I'm not collecting this from you and I'm not checking it, but you can choose to write on paper if you want, or you can use the digital template I put here. But a bonus of doing these notes is that you'll be allowed to use them on any tests or quizzes or anything like that we have. But you have to make a copy of it before you can use it. It'll only open as a view only. So you're just going to click this link. It's a Google slide, and I'll show you what it looks like. And in your version, it'll probably you can make it bigger if you want, 100%, so you can actually see. I've already created kind of an outline for you for the first video that you'll be watching. I did not do that for any of the others, but you can see kind of the topics that they're going to talk about. And then you're going to fill in with extra information on the right-hand side, and then a summary of a couple sentences, in general, what it was all about. So you'll be watching a crash course video about animal behavior and answering or filling in your information here. Okay, so now going into this week's folder. Today we're doing our Google Meet. You have to make sure you do your attendance. We've got a bell ringer, scientific method video. I don't know if you guys know Monty Python, but kind of a silly, absurd show, but we've linked it with the scientific method, and you'll see what I mean. You've got some station activities to do. It'll ultimately be due Wednesday. You're going to use 2 class periods to do the stations, and then you'll have an exit ticket today as well. So we're going to go into Monday's folder. Bell ringer, you can do that first. And then your video, this is an Ed Puzzle video. You'll be answering questions. The scientific method stations. This is something I'm not sure if you guys have done before, but observing and studying animals involves the scientific method. The activity will guide you through different ways of learning about the scientific method. Be sure to click My Document, which is up here. Don't make a copy. Don't click the edit button. Just click My Document. The first slide I'll show you in a second is for you to keep track of your stations as you complete them. And basically you're moving the little check marks around so that you can keep track. I'm going to open it this way because that's how my version works. And so you can see what it looks like. So this is the completion page, and you can see you've got, this should have stayed over here. You got little check marks on all of these stations. There's 8 of them. There's a challenge station too. So as you complete them, like the first one is explore it. So you're going to click on the little check mark when you're done and you set it there. And that way you can keep track so you know which station is done. How this will work is you really should go in order. The Watch It station has you going out to YouTube. So you would click the YouTube link, watch the video, and then you answer these questions. The questions you're going to answer on the side over here by typing them in. And then you'll move on to your next station, the Read It station. This actually has 2 slides to it. And then the third slide is where you have questions. As you're reading, it has a space for you to write or draw anything that might help you remember the information better. And then you're going to answer the questions. And then you have an Explore It station. This has like 4 or 5 slides to it, so you may want to read all of them first before you begin. But you're basically going to be planning out an experiment about these bananas. So you're going to go through, here's a question you're answering there, some more questions. Okay, and then research it. This is a game that you're going to click and go play. It'll open up Inky the Squid and the scientific method. You'll click accept and play that game. And it says you're going to go through all 4 levels of the game, select Baby Squid Unlimited Lives mode, and then you're going to answer these questions because you'll get the answers to these as you're playing the game. The next one is an Organize It station. You can take these and click and drag them where you think they belong in the cycle of the scientific method. And then here, you're actually going to draw a diagram or a flow chart of the scientific method that helps you remember it. So it doesn't have to look like the previous one, but you're going to create it. And that I do have the next page will help give you ideas of how to insert pictures. So you can draw on your own paper and take a picture and upload it. You can draw with an app. You can use Google Draw or Paint or any other graphics app and draw your image. You can take a screenshot and then upload it. You are not going out to Google and Googling a diagram. I won't give you credit for that. So you actually have to create this on your own. And then we have a Write It station. So you're going to answer the questions that they give you for Write It. The Assess It is kind of like, did you get what we were doing? So there's a few questions on that. And then the challenge station, you can choose one or more of these 4 challenges. And these 4 slides are here. You could do an interview, some flashcards, crossword, comic strip, just to kind of help you expand on the scientific method. Like I said, this is going to take you a couple days to do, so it'll be due on Wednesday. Going back to Monday, you have an exit ticket. And your exit ticket, you're not submitting this until Sunday or until you're done with all of the different parts. There is a rubric down here so you can see how I will be grading your exit ticket. Remember to click My Document up here. Each day, you're going to open this exit ticket and you're going to answer that day's question. So I'm going to make this a little bigger so we can see Monday. After today, after you're done with all your scientific method stuff, you're going to shade in the bar based on your comprehension. So you can use, like a shape and then shade it in and explain your reasoning. You're going to type in this box. And that's all you have to do for your exit ticket. Like I said, you're not submitting it until the end of the week. And that is basically what you have to do for Monday.